Alright, this video is really real and it'll really help you shape your mindset in the way you approach your craft and the way you approach your hustle. Treat your hustle like a job. Treat it like a job, man. That's all I could really say. If you want to stay consistent, if you want to keep pushing, keep grinding, and even have that level of discipline, I'll just say have that mindset of this is a job. I need to show up for it every single day. Think about in your own job. You wake up early, even though sometimes you don't want to, and you still go to the job, work those 8 hours, come back home, do it again the next day, then the next day, then the next day, then the next day. You show up consistently every single day working this job. So why don't you take the same approach to your craft, to whatever you're building? Why don't you take the same approach to your art, to your passion? Show up every single day, even times when you don't even feel like it. And know that in the long run, it will pay. But at the moment, this job, this creative pursuit, this hustle that you have, at the moment isn't, showing the fruits of the labor. But you have to have faith that eventually it will. So treat it like a job. Show up every single day without fail. Show up every day like you do, on your job. There's power in having this type of mindset because it gives you a level, it gives you a standard, right? A standard of showing up even when you don't feel like it. It gives you that level of discipline of, again, showing up when it's not the best circumstances. Maybe you had a stressful day. Maybe you have some problems going on. Maybe you have, some other family issues, but you still show up. Because at the end of the day, your job doesn't care about that. You know what I mean? If you're healthy, if you're fit, you're not ill, they're going to say, cool, you could come in, you could work. So take that same mindset with what you got going on. You could still do the work even though you might not feel like doing the work. You know what I mean? What happens in a job if you don't show up to work? If you keep not showing up, you will get fired. You will get booted. So if you don't show up for your goals, if you don't show up for your passions, what's going to happen? You won't achieve anything. You won't achieve success. You'll get booted. Success is out the window. Success is gone if you're not showing up consistently every day. And I know it might seem hard. You do have to work. You're working your job at the moment to get that consistent income in every month. Then you come home and then have to, I don't know what you do, whether you record music, whether you film YouTube videos, whether you do both, whether you produce beats, whether you create art, whether you're building a business. Whatever you're doing, you have to come home and do that. Well, I don't think your goals, the market, potential supporters, they don't know anything about that. They don't know what you're going through. They don't know, okay, it's long. They don't know you worked a long shift. They don't know you worked a long shift today. But your goal, again, is to show up and perform. Show up and do the best quality work you could possibly do. Right? That's your job. So you get off the job and then you go back to work. You work on your job, your work, your life's work. You do that every single day. Because there's an obligation, right? If God gave you this gift, why wouldn't you want to, pursue it to the best of your ability and pursue it consistently and be consistent with it? Keep posting every day. Keep grinding, and eventually you will see the fruits of the labor. But when we have that mindset of, cool, this is a job, let's treat it like one. You just start to show up, and no matter how you feel, no matter if you feel like doing it, if you don't feel like doing it, you'll still show up every day and continue to put that work in.